Let's get nuts.
Hey everybody, it's Hannah Saulic, the head of video here at CinemaBlend, in person with Sean O'Connell, our managing editor. And we just saw a bunch of, well, not a bunch. We saw some exclusive DC footage in the Warner Brothers CinemaCon
Less
panel.
than we thought we were going to get, right?
A lot of it was, you guys got to see the Flash trailer way before us. I was looking at my phone. I'm like, oh, cool. Everyone on the internet has already seen this.
Right.
But we did get to see some exclusive Aquaman 2 footage. And Sean, I'm going to pull up your tweet.
Okay. I like to tweet during these panels, and I had a very strong opinion about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. What did I say?
So, well, when the trailer ended, I look at Sean, and he's just full on thumbs downing.
I did.
Just
I gave a big
no
old...
words, just doing that. I'm like, okay, great. And then I see this tweet. It says, big Green Lantern 2011 vibes off of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom footage. So, Sean, explain yourself, please.
So it looks incredibly cheesy, and the CGI in it looks really bad. Now, and that could be the fact that they need to finish it.
It does come out in what, November, December?
Yes.
So like, they're not done.
But I'm not basing it on the fact of like, oh, this looks like unfinished green screen. I'm talking about the design of whatever it is that they are fighting looked very much like that Parallax villain that Ryan Reynolds fought at the end of Green Lantern, which is like a foggy, green, tentacly thing.
I feel your fear growing.
Also, like, how recently have you seen Green Lantern? Because, like, I didn't even remember.
No, like, fairly recently. It's on, it's on HBO Max. It's on Max.
And you chose to watch it?
And I chose to watch it.
I feel like that's a separate video.
Wanted to say, like, it couldn't be as bad as I remembered it to be.
And it was.
And it is. It is, yeah.
Okay, sorry. So
it's pretty
get
bad.
back to Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
I do see that now.
Yes.
But, okay, so is that the main reason why?
Well, because so much of the movie seems geared towards that. So what they kind of set up is that this is a bromance movie, James Wan called it, between Arthur and his brother Orm, who he's going to break out of prison. And the two of them have to go off on some adventure in order to stop Black Manta from unleashing an ancient evil. And the ancient evil is the thing that looks horrible. So that's a huge problem, in my opinion, if that's going to be the thrust of the movie going forward.
Yes, but we still can't judge it, I don't think, off of this trailer.
Let me bring up another specific point, which might be boring to the people who are watching. Do you remember the scene with the bridge where they're like, true leaders build bridges?
How could I forget?
When the bridge fell and landed, did it not look really stupid? Didn't it look stupid? It looked like the Lost City with, what's her face? Sandra Bullock.
You're not wrong, but I would like to say something positive.
Please.
I do think that Aquaman, Jason Momoa's Aquaman, is best when he's playing off of somebody. So I do like that it seems like he's going to be against Patrick Wilson's Orm for the majority of this movie, because I did feel like in Aquaman 1, I mean, like, we're not going to get into Amber Heard and Mira right now.
Right.
But I almost just choked on my gum. That was so scary. I will cut that out. I do like that they're putting him up against somebody because I feel like he's good to just sort of like have somebody to play off of.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
but no, because let's again go back to some dialogue pulled from the footage that we saw. Aquaman actually says to Black Manta after he knocks down Orm, he goes, "No one hits my brother except me." Like, that's actual dialogue from the trailer that we saw.
It is.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of times where dialogue from the trailer is not quite the line reading that you're going to get
permission
in the final
to come aboard.
film.
Permission to come aboard.
Permission to come aboard.
Let's talk about The Flash, which is something that we're going to see tonight, and we'll be back with a reaction for it. Like, we talked about this when we looked at the first Flash trailer, when Keaton says I'm Batman. You're like, ugh. Like, that's probably
And now
not
what does
gonna...
he say? He says something else in the new one, too, which we're going to discuss.
We can talk about it because it's out.
Oh, it's the trailer. Right, exactly.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Well, making a character say a line just because it existed in a previous movie is a cringy move, in my opinion. I think that that's a really poor thing to do.
I do wonder if it's just for marketing.
Maybe. Well, we'll know.
We'll find out.
Yes,
but yeah, so we'll be back, but let's just wrap up Aquaman 2 thoughts. I'm not as down on it as Sean appears to be, but yes, there's a lot of work still to be done. I would not be surprised if they don't release what we saw today for a very long time.
Wow, yes.
It
needs a lot of work.
It's probably going to be in front of Blue Beetle, if we had to guess.
Which
gives them time to work on the effects.
Yeah, but the effects aren't the problem. In my opinion, the concept of Aquaman and Orm teaming up to stop Black Manta is too similar to what we got in the first movie. And when James Wan talked about going out to explore all of these crazy Aquaman worlds,
Sure.
which is going to be part of the draw of the sequel. I don't think we saw any of that. It still felt to me very similar to what we were getting in the first one. At one point, Orm says to Arthur, like, if you stand as king, Atlantis will follow you. And it shows all the fish and their different schools like swarming behind him. And I was like, yeah, I saw this in the first movie.
So far in Aquaman 2, James Wan said it best. It's everything from the first movie, but just more.
More
is
and-
exactly what
and
he
not
said.
quite as good looking. But what was very surprising is that they confirmed that Aquaman is the highest grossing movie in the DC universe.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know, when you hear that out loud, you're like, that can't be right.
That
And then
but it's
it
true.
is.
I guess
right.
it's true.
So
And
maybe
so-
we're wrong and don't listen to us.
But that means James Wan like got a vote of confidence of like, well, people want to see this. So
Yeah.
and I love James Wan. I think he's great, and I actually like the first Aquaman. But what I saw today
Not excited.
did not impress me. No.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to Flash.
All right.